We are the biggest, we are the largest, we are the tallest, we are the highest. We are the mother of all spiritual platform. My name is Queen Hadrasha. Call me Empress Makida. I am the world star number 8. Call me the spear of destiny. I am the mother of all spiritual platform. I welcome you.
Thank you.
I love you already. You are the second
you
person I love. I love Alice and I'm now loving this one too.
Okay.
But when I say me train we are some loving, but I love him already.
Okay.
Give me a great show. So now I have 2 loves on the platform, Alice and my brother Solomon, the Pan-Africanist. So when they say someone is Pan-Africanist, who is that person?
Okay, so when we say someone is a Pan-Africanist, the person is someone who believes in the teachings and philosophies of Africa. The person is Afrocentric. That means I believe that Africa can be great. I love everything about Africa. We believe that we share the same philosophies that Kwame Nkrumah, Ahmed Sekou Toure, and the rest they shared. As we say, one Africa, one continent, one passport, one unity. So if we say somebody is a Pan-Africanist, he holds that belief that Africans should all come together to form a united state of Africa. So I am a Pan-Africanist and an Nkrumahist as well.
And you're a Pan-Africanist, I mean you.
You can. Maybe you
because I love Africa, Ghana, and I believe so much in my spirit that Africa will be great again.
Sure.
Honestly, I keep screaming, Africa will be great again, we will be great again. I welcome you. I think this is the reason why I love you. But there's more into it. Sure. Let's get into it and see. So let me ask this.
Okay.
Do you research?
I do, because I'm a student, so you have
to. Okay. Yeah. So recently, I visited Cape Coast Castle.
Okay.
And when we started bringing out the videos, there are a few people who were saying that it's not true that our forefathers were selling their children or selling their children for mirrors and all that because they brought technology, science, and alchemy, blah, blah, blah. So there's no way they will sell their people for mirrors and for, and others were also saying that slave trade to cry and cry and yes, and I claim I am enlightened and I'm believing this brouhaha. Tell me, you are a researcher, what truth is about this slave trade and everything that has happened to us in 400 years?
Okay, so in a nutshell, or let's put it in a brief way, slavery did happen. It did happen to Africans, but the issue is we have a distorted history. You can't say if I say a history, no. Emu afra kakra. Mrofono by before you no mum, but there were 2 group of people. You were in an anumbia or one ye maye. And I were a binsu or mujina homaye. Pashawati say the only kind guy say, and yet true say your tone, ye Crawford say, I will share in a hono yenocre.
And yenocre say,
and yenocre say, yen ananumbi ton yen yanum, edigin share. And then chine sano manomano and yenocre.
So what is the truth?
No credit say so catch me say me na ton me bi and I mean na bi eji I should share any gunpowder need those kind of things na. Dear enye no cre wo me say ye can nim dear education na starte wa ha. University of Timbuktu. Mansa Musa mo be starte. You have alchemy, I will mention. Alchemy started in Egypt. And then your friend be chemistry. Chemistry, science of the black man, which we have chemists. So the ancient Egyptians, they were first called Canaan. And then it changed into chemists. But when Julius Caesar came to Egypt, or by Egypt, no, but Cleopatra, when the Greeks, it was even Alexander who first came to Egypt. But when they came, they couldn't pronounce the word well. So they said addictus, which means the black people. So Cleopatra, Alexander the Great came, you have Alexandria, where he burnt the biggest library in the world, as historians say. And a house books, a lot of books. Even Pythagoras, Munina admit we have Imhotep, who was the greatest architect of all times. Or Munina Tutankhamun Munina by now moye before. Or they guided Africans, or they guided the world. They gave Africans, the world, a civilized way of life. See, I can't race a way. We say a race in a black race. Whether you are white or you are Chinese, you are black. Because out of black comes all color pigmentations. And this will be kase. Yen nananum ton ye ji sa no mana. Enya no kre because near was sa no mani nyina.
Until what happened? What was it about?
The ekoye ni say ebi before ye will be a eka. Say usua de ekọ echi a. Me wa woni mi a woni mi di nkoma wo me phone bia me number bia no me WhatsApp ehwa ma twa bibi Ubuntu kire African philosophy a free Zulu nation mu ne bai. E kire say you are because I am. Before colonization na abrofo no timi on be fa no mumu nyina ejina Ubuntu principle ne so. Ubuntu ni kire say se mimi ni ho a woni ho ena wonso ni ho a mini ho collective effort enti se ohwe before ye setting ni mumpo na se wonya ahoko a chance ya woni di mu da kra no o papa chance ne no ye di ma ahoko no iti abrofo no baaye no we welcome them, we taught them our way of life, that is the way we should be because we follow Ubuntu. So when we started teaching them, they started learning from us. And then they use that against that. That is number one. Number two, some of our forefathers wanted to expand. Conquest in this no. When you want to expansion, I say forming alliance with people. So forming alliance, these people will come into your midst. And when they come into your midst, they also learn from you. And once they are in there, they will infiltrate you. Because Shaka Zulu can say, my enemy be penetrate here. Your enemy will come and supersede you. So colonization or slave trade did happen, but it happened on these two lines from where I have gotten to in my studies. That is where it happened. Because salt, Mali was and Ghana currently is at the center of the universe. So trade, or because Ghanaians before colonization or before slave trade, we were trading among ourselves. You go to this place, you trade, you come. If I'm telling you today, the Chinese even came to Africa, they traded with us, and we were doing quite a number of things and inventions. Before Leonardo da Vinci thinking of planes, we Africans have even launched ourselves into the aviation mode. Before Isaac Newton, Tesla, more electricity, na nanum Imhotep mo build the pyramid na generate electricity. Yewo the Anunnaki civilization so by ambe boy my enimdie. So standing on this ground no can say ye kotonton ye nkrofo for small petty things are enya no.
So what were we selling them for? So you said slave trade indeed happened.
Sure.
So what was the exchange? What was the barter?
The barter trade is that, and I say, one was that, ye pesi ye kun.
Why no pesi?
Ye nananum ye pesi be expansion. Pacho nimdie no, o say ye say ahemfuchi ne bi di echi. Enye nyanum ye nananum bebre num ena na e wo sa nimdie ni bi. Enti wona na oni bi no. Ombe hu say abrofo no so di no ama aba no. Eni yenya nimdie na ye nuanum bi wono na si eni omo kokon a ye be de di omusunku nim eni ye mfa ye hu nkodom abrofo no But what you
say, I want to know what was the exchange like.
The exchange,
say if it's not mirror and what was it?
They were dealing in silk, timber, on commodity, no ma nipa, assetinamu yidi koso. And yes, say, or cotton yonko.
But the timber and all that, now you need to Ghana. We have the best trees in the world.
Me patch say, trade. Say, currently a trade.
Matthias, you, me pacho, nyame hanema mi ye na ento. So I know a lot of people are interested in what you are saying because enye Ghana pe.
Okay.
And na omu believe say omu be ma yen salt ne mirror ne gunpowder ne akeka eka ho for our ancestors.
Sure.
Enye Ghana pe. When you go to Togo, when you go to Benin, everywhere it's like the same story.
Okay.
So now you are telling us something different. We know that people were even used for your friend is saying games. They will play a game and the obey. We are reading some of these things. Okay, so you are saying something different. So I want you to take your time and break it down. Say slave trade in a happy they say that what the 24 virgins ekwa no mama gunpowder. What is 60 great strong men kwa ne ama gun ne bomb ne ade. That's what we know. So if you are saying something different, I want you to come down and break your own down for us. Say be omo de kwa omo timber 5 and bar 50 and all that, so we continue from there.
Okay, bibi na nkampese me di bibi hye ho ansa.
Feel free.
Yes, enye Ghana hankwa. Ghana was nowhere to be found. Na Berlin conference in Yamai no na Ghana ni ho. Ana Togo ni ho. Na ye ni bibi a friend no Ghana. Ana Togo ana Burkina Faso. Berlin conference no na Leopold mo kotina ase na mo say ye nchichechiche bibifuo mu. Enti Maame fa we nya example kakra. Ye nuanom Cote d'Ivoire fo o mo hotisi ano. O pe o mo chichiri Cote d'Ivoire man na ya Asantefo. Cote d'Ivoire fo no bibire ya Asantefo. But you what you say? Queen Poku ya ye na opemso Poku ware. Ni nua ba na ko chichiri ho. But you what you say? Ye ko Jamaica ye kan omu nyina ye Ghana fo ni bia Queen Nani mu na ko ho ye si Jamaica etwi kasa ne no ye da oba de na daruma ye da nase na ebi ba itino say story ne ye one no you see when you repeat something consistently
it becomes the truth.
A truth. The question, back to your question, and I make sure say ye won crofom you ye wo ye nananoma omo because of expansion ti omo ni abrofo no align say mumra meboaye ti on, let's say military tactics, military expansion omo bema I say we say untimi proud them no akofa budo man so me proud them or pride na china we hu say them hu ofe on ko biem no aka ho na wo dan ne ye odi anu abeda abontin
no two
mpacho what you say enti brabe boa me no en edidi mu no musua ye secret no ye hintasem ne no ma ye nim ana omode ba ebe fa ye no mu mpacho what you say enti no bit say your spirituality o me fa kakra and omo buy no omo ko buy no omo de be corrupt ye pacho abrofo no amba ha in the 14th century say ye ka say John Diago Azambuja say o ko Cape Coast there no an ye beka but abrofo no di kan ba ha Caucasian race no omo di kan ba ha Greeks Arab fo ne di kan kra buy Arab for the Arab conquest, the Ottoman empires, you know, omu nyina buy with force. Ebe fire ntokwa no mbana se bia. O say we ase no, say who study we check Kabbalion or say principle of rhythm. Ade na ekosoro abeba form. Na time I be before ejina so na ekosoro. Nti no eba form no, Ottoman empire ne Mongols fo ni nyina ba ha. Eni ebeni na mu a sa bre no na ye nso ye tumi no kakra na ekofom nti se oba na ono na afi ni wo hya ase a oba be fa onomum nti arab fo no bai eni ye be hwe so abeboro ye kama and Greek if one so by Alexander the Great by Alexandria be conquer ho hwe kama and Julius Caesar so by Julius Caesar by no Cleopatra odo mato dum no sisa ye nimdie ne ye no ma nyina de ma no ti Julius Caesar ko no ne na damfo Mactonomy kun Julius Caesar and was hana Julius Caesar ko ye okohu nyansen ene ma me nko hobi ti ono so ba o sa be wale Cleopatra kroya ena nimdie kakra akai
o sande man
yes aso man wato dum ti no o tam de man no na okoye basi de koye chimpo na Aristotle Socrates Herodotus omu nyina abisua ade wa ha before Pythagoras be kan Pythagoras theory no ne ya ade dada mpacho what ya before Aristotle be kan philosophy no na before yesua ya ade dada before yenuanu be kan astrology no na the Dogon people of Africa yesua astrology and numerology tino saa netie ntina me ka say no ma nkrofo mienu na enoma no ye wo mo ana omo wo pepama ya omo hu se yenuanu bi say oman no nti ye beje e de ato ene e wo binum so a ambition
ye be CBNC
nti
1000 be wunu manyane kakra to
nti saa ne ba say but ye tonton ye hu for petty things ne de enye no ko
Matthias you I want you to point out you are saying a whole lot but kakra na ye nuanom na no mo pese omo de ye ko no na omo asase ne no omo pe o say expansion na no omo pe until they were not taking anything from the whites
edi ye nuanom na omo pe expansion no de omo say on me ka chom say enye obi ana na ewu nyansa ni bi ti omo ko na omo say e bi a ye ni we kokon ono no ni ndia no kosoro de a ene mahun say abrofo no so de ammunitions aba ma memfa men nkofu we nko na yenje arms ni bi but say degrade say lowest point no say sort ne hwan no they were mostly trading in arms because of conquest
tribal wars
yes but to the least form of alcoholic beverages in there
enya nokware
se no mpo am research nduro nti me na me nyini
nti sese no betumi aka sisu dua based on your research ni ba bia waduru say ammunitions and what Maame be 5
ammunitions commodities like silk on say no a large quantity
yes plate is it true
no ammunition you can silk it was one of the biggest things you can timber ti say oh me wo timber mbacho tie ni o me wo timber no ho wo ho enti me do timber na ebrewo no ama me weapons you see large commodity large scale
Matthias say the only thing I want to hear say the me person me hu say ammunition is na ye clear say ye nananom di nipa koje ammunition enti ya no de ya aye clear na nam ka me pe other things
other things be to say intellectuals to say nimdie
ba wo se ne ye we nimdie dada
me pese me kire bibi ye nim omo di nimdie to say me de nkrofo we brew ana say okay emrofo ne say me ma we tinio me ma we na nso abekire me wahintasem
okay
so person who trade lines na make
and yeah ammunition say ammunitions
you were intellectual insu ho to say
me pede ayen nkrofo ne de ma omo no
okay o pede
me pede omo de ma ayen e de gi sa niam no ya bosom ye nuanom ene ye nyansa nti wa ma
abrofo no my technical support which is military tactics okay mo fa nipa we mra na yema ya srafo we mra me training mo pacho enekura se wo ho tinu eno so a form of trade na ye no ebi no
nti ammunitions ni training is all about tokwani ama na ye nipa koje nti nipa na ye de ma omu bebere sa no na omu de omu ko omu kuru
mbajan.
Is it true that some died, some were thrown into the sea, some were locked in the dungeon? And give me the.
Say, you can't say. me do ko bobo na se ho nya din ya se obetina bench se bia why you training sa match day ni duru a na coach ni hwe emfa se obetina bench ye che oni e de wo kwa next ye hwe na se wa ho den no emfata ye yutu ekire ana afi nso no na slavery no na ye a market on its own or regulations. It is all the nipa no kura eba na omo boro so a na oni say ship no zo obi dia ye wo eastern trading companies omo nyina wo ho it is a nipa no boro so na ebe say ship no dia yenyi bi ntungu.
Hey, so all these things no wo hwe wo su ehunu mu a ene say dia wakeka si ani ho amopa na emblem omo ye ho ana omo
on say meka say ye ho kakra if you say adia omude efa ye no mu yesu ni ye ban ene kura da so ho
otan
enye se otan keke ye ya hoje too much
obi a na ye de na befie
obi a ye menua
enua
oni ni ti na fie che ya menua my sister my brother
be hu ana sakata
na pau no eprawo
enua yi okay, so we also learned that omo the church and our Bible so so tell us how true is this and how good has the Bible and the church done to us as Africans?
We are making a point of view. Obi so wono obi be ka say this world is subject. Is
your point of view the truth or you imagine?
No, I'm not.
Because you said you were a researcher, so I'm looking at what you are reading.
Say me the bar also liberty to come and challenge what I'm.
Are you scared?
No, I'm not scared.
Okay.
Then I'm just saying this world is full of contradictions, and our contradictions no na shape ewiase no. Me momu de me personal experience Bible no de Maame me mom de Maame di no say obi ho na abo na de fine.
No, you don't talk about your personal issues here. I'm talking about the castle being the foundation and fundamentals of church and the Bible itself. The first Bible dropped at Elmina Castle. Sure. The first Bible and the church was also from the Cape Coast Castle.
Sure.
Okay. So we want to know the castle was there and your grandfather was down there and was there and they were throwing some away to protect a ship that is called Jesus. So I'm asking you that based on your research, this Bible and this church and everything, what have you seen or meet or know about this?
Okay.
During your research?
Oh, me the my who say, omo buy no, omo the Bible no bray no, and omo ka kire say, kuro fefe bi wo ho, bacho what you say, ti yenko ho. Na yenko nante good so na yenko ye ni jata ne nsebo yenko nante ana omudi ade ba ko a be shi trim I don't mean to say it but let me say it all the same me tie say me use crutches though but one thing I don't do say obe sell hope e dia mama ade na enyi yi aka chem say enyi yi obi ba omba no mka che say hope. One thing I had to show 3 months.
More brebia,
I hope.
Hey, no be some asem.
Idea no. See, the show 3 months say hope be or you will die still holding on to the hope. Me mom dear solo enye. Na ma sole na me ko. Ba omo ba ye no no catch say there is hope. Until 2000 years later cry na achia ni mui. Tino heaven no enche me Maame swa ene kan e mother still we are holding on until the years all ye no onye no focus on mpacho what you say ti omba na omo de be kire say baabi wo ho na baabi na echecheche kura e be ba nchenche wo na afi until ye kunu kura na onim say won fa obi yire ombo okro no dia ene owu a
ono de obi ku na enye
I say Maame we japade na onim say japade na ye ne dia na obi beje Kristo suma didi ni trim na wonyi nkwa akire say asase na da ho no so wu a life continues say na me tie me wu asa bi wo bedidi so life continue ye maame no mo nwin say asase na ye ne dia in right all sense legal manner
obeji ato ne ma ho
obeji ato enye hwe owu odbeko ye be kire bo forgetting say nim owu a continue life continues ti ubeko ni epra no ni e won nsikan onfo obi iri a wonye access ni hu so wonye ehwe ne de owu kura enya hwe Kristo nti mi wu enya hwe
odo nti mi wu enya hwe
odo ntin time.
You are watching the biggest and the largest. Makacho say me kwa marketer kramiade e because minim there my eyes can catch obi beka say obi aba na obeka say Bible nyepe na eyi intimi nkan. I don't love him now. I will love him later.
Yo.
I see you.
Odona to you.
Dabi o odonu dia o kan se see imagine me donu. Nti me de betu aso de em ko de.
Mate.
Nti when you see Africans, since you are Pan-Africanist, when you see Africans and this heaven and this worship thing that has brought us we in Muslim, we in Christian, and then chachade, we bronsam, we busumsumni. When you see all these things, you know, this, I don't want your opinion based on your research, but your own personal idea and how you feel. I na you say.
Mira hopa, mitimi sorry na miti me bed is na misu. As I indicated earlier, I said me a student. Most people tag me. They say I made a meno. Oko University of Education, Winneba North Campus, Maame Muni. Political Science Department. Me na me aburun sama me wo.
Agent.
Antichrist ba ko pe. Me amini. Guess no kura opo mo mpe because they say we aburun sama. Ntino say no. I critical.
I diama. I don't want aburun samba.
Me say asem na crucial. Me say me we there. Me see fine girl be am say oba. When you who say Matis a unko asole. O de o ma me reason say bia me su banye. Me ni gay ya na hwibomu. I just want friend na me on hostel. And so gay into me ma me tangible logical reason say bia me su banye bia me ndresi yi say no so ka ho. Eno ane me nko asole.
O crime nani?
Me crime ni.
So that you are single.
Single
because of church.
My bro me say. You
are watching the biggest and the largest. So me catch us me do be am do the brutal. Oh you are single.
Yeah, blue.
Okay, so you are watching the biggest and the largest, and we have Solomon the Pan-Africanist on set, and we are talking about quantum physics and the manifestation of things into being. That is his topic. So when you say this brofwa kesi awa combining, wait me actually ma boom in tree
okay.
Yeah, brofu say quantum physics and the manifestation of things into being. Hey, brofu
you said the quantum physics ni chechi mu kakra bi no.
Eno embe na me no na edi nkomo.
O ntiensa anje chechi mu okay. Yo, enye ye ka quantum physics a. You say quantum physics no ye the movement of electrons, energies. Quantum physics, basically, it deals with the movement of electrons, the movement of energy. And say, why you might be no why doing an idea? Unim say, we are sna a woman. This world is electromagnetic field. And I the electromagnets into here attracted. Into to understand how the universe works, quantum physics the mean sure say obetimi quantum physics and metaphysics untimi nya wo so wabrabo no besi yie na akoyi a mechanics say untimi nya miensa mom say mrebam na say ye besa babiem dia ne ye wo quantum physics, metaphysics, esotericism and ye wo alchemy so ho itino ene de ye ka quantum physics and metaphysics baby I could do baby I be France na entiase aye adwuma.
Okay, so go ahead. Why do you think these things we can't do without them, and how this brofo is equally spirituality? How the link? I mean, take us through.
science is spirituality.
Okay.
Ebia ohwe no say o de other lens, school lens and ehwe dia. And now because say it's just mere theories and what do you call it? Concepts. But so if you are wearing the spiritual lens, you realize that there is no difference between science and then spirituality.
There's a manifestation. Spirituality, science is the manifestation of spirituality.
Yes. Yeah, you need guess, you know. You're no so tentem. Single life, no, and one.
You are watching the biggest and the largest. It's making me laugh. I see Amunim girls, Amunum zone, and I'm patrol comment section. Single ones, no. Munum zone, Munum zone, the other day.
Say, you know, the natural one, you intend who be.
Munda who be, it's more from a room.
It will in import substitution, yes, substitution, and normal, not just say. I have fine.
We are the biggest and the largest. Okay, so go ahead.
You know, said the Americano. Science is no different from spirituality. All you need to do is view science in a different lens. View science with a spiritual mindset. And as a case manifestation of things, and also woman be bam. And why is quantum physics name metaphysics no intimi nkonya ho? I say watoka ha. Wa uni driver. Na unko driving school. And na unpe obi nsuma na nchire wo. Oti ukutwi car no. You first must understand. So what I say we are still way the way this universe is a magnet. Is a magnetic field. Now wow timuno we magnetic electromagnet. Then so pe bibie suan say usuan bibie fa magnet no ho. And electromagnet no so na wo apply ni ye. Tina me say ye ntimi go without it. And I say about metaphysics in so you come metaphysics no deals with the studies of abstract things. Ade e si wo astral planes.
Ade enfa ye ni hu. Enso
wo ho. And is a wusan wonimde na wusua ade na wona. Wo be say hu say bibia besi bia wa ha no. Everything that we see, yes, everything that we see, still you hanging is illusion. It is somebody's illusion that has transformed into matter. So once you understand metaphysics, you will then be able to manipulate your illusions into matter and space. But you say, metaphysics no deals with ideas. It is a person who is any young crowd bit mention Immanuel Kant more Friedrich Nietzsche and Carl Jung a good examples. But metaphysics there's a person who is any there. You have to go deep into alchemy, and especially my favorite book I'm the better for free. The Kabbalion. It's who koheshe book na bebo na wehu enoma no eniso.
No wehu niama no eniso. So usha as Africans, are we applying this the right way? Do we first have this knowledge? Two, are we applying it?
Okay. Yeni as I did no a gift obia ye dia che obia free, but as obi oye footballer, the gift of playing football no dey won ho, but to be extra good and so coach ho. It mind in dey so obia or mind. How to apply the mind? You need to get the manual for applying the mind. Na ama o reality no aye good. By any knowledge in no ye ni biara ni en musa ka ate praga no.
So a day so dey ni ye hu. my niama 5 ayehu e your system yimu a you can say for sure say because we've ignored this or we don't apply this or because we have no idea about it. This is why this is happening, that is happening, that is happening.
Oh, any day can anything I Ghana to say the tia.
That is saying.
So Ghana and there, me there because of my be anyway more the chain Ghana. Me cry me odi abruchecha me cry me nko. Oh mine. To me no be there to know what Jones go. Come on. Tino on say bibia wa adwen no nye. Nti o man no so nye. So what just say?
That's the identity say na obehu ade say we visualize ade no.
Enti no. Your thought is your reality. What you say?
Asembe nkrani.
O reality ni nyina e wa adwen no. De wo hu no enani nyina no. Wa adwen no mu. Se make me the way I example our campus no na me teachings kakra de minimum me but me wo fie ni nyina one thing na me say oh I really want to be here na me follow
be here on this platform.
Yes. Okay. So what I did was that because I have the knowledge of it, I pictured myself here.
Okay.
So every morning when I wake up, I picture myself, I see myself here talking.
The fantasies.
Yes. Consistent thoughts. Ti me sorry no pa de me ye ni. Me picture me hu colors, you know, how the room is designed, how things is going to be. Everything I see it clearly. Lights, everything, consistency. I wasn't reluctant in my thinking. It's me ba campus no me nyamba university kra na me dwen ho. Pajo what you say? Every morning when I wake up, it's something that I do. I see, I feel, I experience. So I picture myself talking about this topic, but I have to learn about the topic too. You know, consistent. My picture then I came to campus. I met someone. We start, and the person, the rest they say is history. Pajo what you say? It is a thought to ninya. Now you don't know how to shape your thought. Your reality is distorted. Most of us, our thought is not good. Into your reality, no, any woman.
No, creative fantasies now. You create, you feel, you smell, and you touch.
No,
if it is bad, that's what you are manifesting.
Into no, mu because Ghana time because it say ya dream more time. Dubai F because of my dream more fair.
What they create is what they are manifesting. That's what you are saying.
It's what you dwell upon becomes what you get.
And it's because of this. That is one. I'm asking.
And they told me you then you need knowledge in intino. Ye normal anyhow. We don't follow the right pattern to do things. So a typical example. Odi ebrawi ni bana be. Monday, Tuesday, we are on baby so dey nyahwe. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Bia kwa sorry. I'm not saying it's bad. There. Days ni na omo ye prayers and fasting. Omo bompa ye gidi.
It's senka babia ye heavenly.
Yeah. Nti nka senka ye fe. Uko university a me me lecture you can say Dr. Manolati so uko university a we physically challenged o dey who pon class no jine so bo nobody cares about you.
Ka ni betwa wo ho sa.
Nobody cares about you. Nobody really cares. But senke ye thought no eya ananke ye dwene yi a
consciousness
ka bibia be fine
be hu se minwie ni am here for no.
Yes by yenwene nti ye namu. Lord
have mercy
on us. Yanko from Brazil I blame you.
Oh yanko I blame.
Like one thing God the no I say you remote control whatever you give it to him he will process it for you.
Nti de man ya na yehu.
Yes. Because you're born in God doesn't know sin. God doesn't know what is good. God only knows cause and effect. You give now say idea we ye So into who say enye dia God says enye. Say who say enye dia God says is good for you. And sin what is good and what is right is determined by one's purpose and goal. Will go a different into sin a different. Say me person me ko sugar kope. Na me ni say sugar kope na me person me kono. Say me di banku ntimi mfa me nko sugar kope e be ye me tradition say banku die nye. It becomes my sin. Wo say won ko sugar kope obeko kumase. And you say let me move towards this that ntimi nye we. It becomes your sin. Nti Nyankopon de o feeding no on e ma.
That's all.
What you give yes, what you give to the universe give back to you. Thank you.
Simple. You are watching the biggest and largest. I'm asking for 5 things. One mommy 2.
Say 5 things.
Sorry no
mukoba na and the proper understanding of the scriptures. I have read the Bible no. Initially you say me say omo the buy, but Bible no a esoteric book, but se ofa no exoteric a unhu hwe. Exoteric nene say ewiase be say o Bible nim end time is near. Wa fa ne tra na onam. Nti emboa ma unkodi na undikodi unkodi ade no. But esoteric kire o say ewiase na wo ka say ebe say no nkire say ewiase ne benane say nkuto. Or patch say every 2,500 years biano
consolation no?
The world move into another
dimension.
Into a dimension into that and betum. Now for naba. But what you say? So what you say sir beboa. Now cause I go for Bible no be more say and Adam ni if die diabano na wo and only exoteric interpretation. Esoteric no say it is talking about your genetics, your beginning, how you started your life. We have the Adamic creation or mono. Adam and Eve no crying Adam and Eve. Adam, which is what? Atoms. Eve, electrons, your genetic makeover, no the
symbolisms.
Yes. Me catch that man for say the Bible is metaphor and allegory. You have to read it and then decode it. Tino sanity. Inti yente Bible na interpretation na ye ninemu na ene ye ninemu. Bompaye da umre. Bompaye da ume. What is prayer? Prayer is just speaking. And then giving concentration. And tinka de bia wo cancel papa gu abrabo so and tinka unhu. He is not just saying konakoye hiriba, but no, he's just bompire. Take what is prayer? Prayer is just communication. So he's telling you every day communicate in creation is thought. Thought was action. When you think, you speak, action follows. But what you say? You know, yen tiasye. And yenina mu jobiri sa. And the torso saying and 9 years. The torso 9 and I say, this ye spirituality and our science, no, if we life. Pacho, what you say? Me a mention di ana won't so a enlighten growth. Obeka say we are bosom sem abeisem. But in the real say one anana also bosom no. And you bosom no awesome no. Nyame no awesome no. But medium na I'm misinterpreting no. About 3 weeks ago, na me da me be this na me hwe ya papa angel bi ni video bi a wo say or encounter angels da achemum. But up to 3 weeks ago, nothing na manti adinase. Senka obi nim beka say angel na ohun no. Your friend no angel Gabriel and kombeji edi. But obeka say your friend obi nim kafi ya ta frem no de enye no kre. Your preconceived mindset to say the avenues of God no here how the Europeans have ascribed Inti anu ni ejitum. Be bia na Nyankopon bofuo bi nso di nimuka fu yo.
Na angels no cry say your mu na di na wo Bible.
I na me pache say bia on say anything black is bad. Ain't no say or koka nimuka fu ni ayanta frame no. It is not true. Be bia na Nyankopon bofuo bi di tegari o. Bia na Nyankopon bofuo bi di akonodi o. Mpacho what you say? But
when we say let me ask you this. A dear ben pana ama adia eye nya ye de yempe. Aden me bisa question we won because me too quite recently and na omo social media YouTube na me ne madam fofo bi Spaniards bi na e kasa and omo kire me bibi say YouTube no omo bo in fact e papa nti mamenka say akabeneza wo say enyo ono a anka Ghana enya face wo YouTube like but that time at that moment no na odi eja bi begum mu because na your movies one hour na ade no na enko we but recently no na ebi so ka say or say YouTube or say movies ni ade like you know YouTube is a whole huge something na nkrofo here a whole lot of thing ti aden na yanyankasa aya yenti ye nua bi ase a ye movie to baby ayete ase ni ye nja nipa nento na because we hate ourselves. Why?
Okay. We hate ourselves because of what we know. Yes, you are what you know. You cannot be what you don't know. Say, me ba and I may say me ba beji ade bi afiri ho, me ba be fa ade esi hai afiri ho. Before I take it, I have to vilify this one. So once I vilify it to a very severe point where
low standard
your mind has been tuned in such a way that you yourself now vilify it, I cannot take it away. But what you say? Inti omo bae no ye nuanu mabrofo no bae no. They came and then vilified us. And I mean, you said distorted history. Yeah, so if a student growing up and then they feed you with this story, what do you think about yourself? Your ancestors are stupid.
We a monkey.
But what you say? Because you sat there, they did this to you, blah blah blah. But what you say? So you verify. You can't say. Na me watch program na say. Ejabi ba ha na me hwe ne pa Mr. Freeman
you ati obroni dia
yeah no ka bibi na ya me areho o say ye nananom titibire mu no na omo yusu bamboo na hwan o di bamboo good dan so nanim bi ebroni de nchen on say distorted history o time na nananom di bamboo good dan so no that time no that was modern.
Me say member mpo uko London say Stonehenge e dan ankrofo to kwhwe no yes anete dan round na bamboo gu so bia betimi
abia no all kasa time all kasa history no on my historical reference e kire say that time na ye nananom di bamboo gu dan so na mrofo ni use aluminium ana no he didn't say that.
Se si ampo me say omo te edan na ye di wura na boss no omo friend no cottage omo no ye rich people in Europe US bi so bia.
So that is that the amount distorted history. Once your past is corrupt, your future is also corrupt.
So ba fa ne sa ya cultural sa no.
Because when you look at your history and you realize say nyansa ni bia ni wa obo blama wa one kasa no
how dia why no cry enough obi ka tell me say me sorry I say Africa will be great again. When was Africa great?
So when you on say make me I'm studying to become a teacher and somebody asked me say will Africa be great? I tell them that okay, you give us good syllabus, give us good history, Africa will change in 6 months. And the thing is that you don't need the 80% to make the change. You only need 20%.
to change, because in this world, the population of the world, 85% of the population of the world are followers. 15% are thinkers. 5% are the ones
the makers
who sees what the 15% are doing to the 85%. You don't need 100%. You only need 20%. Because really no. Rothschild more ne Rockefeller more 3%. They rule you. They control what you see, so you train 20 people or 25% of your population, they will turn around things.
So how can we do that as Ghanaians?
And I'm saying give us good syllables.
Which is?
Give us syllables that will remove how many times do Muslims pray a day? It's useless in our examination.
Hey.
So the many times Prophet Muhammad taught how to pray, does it change anything? You don't need God to be successful. You only need a brain to be successful. Because it's sad to say, excuse me to say, coronavirus by the gentleman of the land can see a umpire 5 days. 5 days fasting and prayers. And I Donald Trump was so sorry no say a doctor for ni na mo sorry na mo minyansa. Inti no won gay ni lesbian for na bre of vaccine. Who are born pay na gay bro and for vaccine and kosi tema ha bo se kokofa. Now who is gay ni lesbian nya ba ni vaccine dey waje.
Tebi wo mu akọ.
You see, you don't need God to be successful. All you need is a brain to be successful. God is not part of the success equation. Your brain is part of the success equation. Ghana, me say, it's easy to make it in Ghana. One of the countries where it's easy because nipa bebre na ejimi. So you need a proper thinking.
Did you say that? I said I love you and you are talking rough.
Oh no, not like that. Now when you mean ujina say only at home kill to put their iPhone. So to what dream da ho Ghana hapa dia. Oh, share the link. 2 seconds, share the link.
Which one is that?
Oh, the other actually.
You are watching the biggest and the largest. Which one? Medium
share the link. Nipa 40,000. Hey, my madam.
I don't want to tell a year now.
Yeah, you tell me to any float.
We are the biggest. We are the largest. Solomon, please. Sometimes I have 2 strong questions, but our time is almost. Intimate try say mema waba life. Ebusuya so yen fa nembra life afatu mma me wo ho. Yen fa nembra so that mubenya one-on-one encounter with him. Me myself, I love him honestly. Inti se mo no me power asan but mo wo power mo ma no. Tell me, do you think say also Africa Kwame Nkrumah is inti me bisa question, are you going to be sincere?
I'm always sincere.
Great. So do you think Nkrumah made a better step or he rushed?
In what aspect now? Okay.
By putting Africa together but not focusing on Ghana first.
Okay. Say, no, because Nkrumah, the decision to unite Africa. See, now it was here. Young fan say, Ghana crash or developed Ghana was you developed that. Currently, we have 30 million plus country. What will your GDP be? Now, Coca-Cola for more advertising budget crash or saying with GDP. Where will you go? Like a country like Ghana going to sit on the negotiation table with China. How would this work? The only way, no matter how developed Ghana could have been at that time, Ghana was around 6 million or something like that. So let's say he focused all his attention in building Ghana, which he did. But so okay, why Senkagana crowd double from 6 million to 15 million in his time. Now only China can negotiate. Yeah, will you think they will take him serious? No. The only way forward is through continental unity, a union government. When you are unified, currently you are standing at 1.something billion with a GDP of maybe $360 trillion. You will be talking with one voice. Now, see, I look at Togo, country like Togo. A country like Togo going to negotiate with. Now, okay, say you see a Dubai developer. But does Dubai go into negotiation with China alone? No.
The same almost on my baby brace.
Yes.
So do you think Africa can be part of that thing?
Oh, South Africa can. South Africa can. Sarah Ramaphosa or the HDM.
Right.
Yeah, but ni na nya papa ebende. New colonial project na omo dada ebende. Yeni na mu a.
Yo, so well, last words, but do you think these old souls, money, slave way, blah blah blah, the people will suck their energy, the great people will suck their energy to stop them on the way? Do you think they are also generating some negative energy into the country's progress?
Oh, David, me Nkrumah, the way he loved Ghana, he will never do that.
Okay.
For me, Nkrumah has he has lit a torch for everybody to see. So as a young one coming, you have to find the torch, you have to find the light and carry it forward. The dream of intercontinental unity may not happen today, but one thing I believe that his dream is an intergenerational thing. The Jews have something they say, if you're a human being, a man, you must have a child, plant a seed, or write a book. So Nkrumah had children, he had planted the seed.
And
the
has
seed
a lot of books.
Is his philosophy. He has a lot of books. As I'm sitting here, there's not any book, Nkrumah book, I mean, kind, they be an anywhere. So, mensuno, Messiawa, Meno Bedi Nkrumah Wasem, whether you like it or not, who Eda Befabi. Aha, do you dream no na yet was on
your time in Asa. Do you have political ambition?
I'm more political ambition, pa.
Me follow, pa. Me ba
currently, I'm starting with UW.
Hey!
I may say, guess no, mumpemina. We do me blasting by the Yavi. Hof Nyamia Dumna BB and Sia may contest for LSAC president of University of Education.
Okay.
Winneba. Tino. Guess ni na a brand so na say ye be kwanet for America ko peki bibia ya contest bi.
Okay. Yeah, you want you bet me
about. Mo abontin dem betima aboa a campaign won say mo my campaign support ni campaign donation.
Revelations. Are we campaigning?
Mo campaigning na just.
Are we campaigning? Mo try comment section ho. Yan fa ni bra life so a na wa try wo comment section ho. Okay, so your last word to your age mates who think Ghana or Africa is done, but focus on Ghana for now. Advice be na wo dey ma from Penyimu a wo tesoro ho presidency to Osha hotel sorry then. Your last words.
My last word in there is simple. Ghana ni bia o hwe me no. E so odwen. The greatest book the Almighty has given you is your brain. 1. Think. Question everything and anything. Believe in truth rather than authority. Thank you.
Believe in truth rather than authority. Any social media handles? Any?
I mean, on Facebook, Obi.
But my
Solomon the Pan-Africanist, or Instagram, so the same. You know, Bob Pan-Africanist now. Obi who the simple. Me a twin, Messiah, me a twin into them. Me when you are maybe so no swabo them to send me into brain or so.
No wonder I love you. One day we will talk about you. So we will talk about your physical condition. Sure. Like, were you born with it?
I was born with that.
So we have fun in broad life now I can so that we are able to interact with no one-on-one. more questions. Solomon, thank you so much for coming. You are my second love.
Thank you.
My first love is Alice, and that's my second love. Wait.
At least can I have a picture?
Yes, you can when we are done. So thank you so much for coming. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching Revelation. Gradually we will get there. Personally, I believe Africa will be great again, but me just a day way. We've been in slavery for 400 years. Everybody has his or her side of the stories. We hear about mirrors and toffees, alcohols, chocolates, clothes, plates, and what have you. And then we are be different. So baby, I will be a penny to me nante. Now unya experience be uhu be unana be jabi be to homawa. When call our number 0244860092. No matter your age, and you be driving then you be picky. History no very important to us. And can say the gugu ha and can call an be easy among na or more access. Baby, I will be America, Europe. Baby, I will be make sure your children follow this platform and help them to understand the word, the ones na in English, so they are able to pick us. Yeah, we are trying to lay foundations for them. Let's give them a great future, and also say past, so that they are able to drive our future beautifully when we are gone. Thank you so much for watching the biggest, the largest